So we're here up in the Cotswolds visiting one of our favourite places, which is the Classic Motor Hub. And here we have Richard. Richard is one of the sales managers here. But we'd like to tell you a bit about this place as well as what Richard does, because they're very integral to our business because they look after many of our clients' very valuable cars. Richard, tell us a bit more about the Classic Motor Hub.
Well, the site came up a few years ago and we leapt on the opportunity to buy it. It's actually, we're standing in an original Second World War hangar. So this was actually an RAF base during the war.
Oh, excellent.
92 Squadron Spitfires, 87 Squadron Hurricanes. Got photos in the library that are all photographed here. So it's all steeped in history.
Yeah,
so it's nice to return it with some historical cars in a historical building.
Great.
Yeah, the main focus of the business is sales. But as you know, we look after a lot of your clients. We do shipping all over the world.
Yeah.
We do transport. We do storage.
Yep.
We are a bit of a concierge service. We're also doing a lot of events. Doing these coffee and classics every first Sunday of the month. And but it's all integral to our main business, which is sourcing and selling cars for our clients.
So in here we've got what? We've got a whole collection of
We have
cars that are for sale.
All for sale. A lot of them belong to clients of ours, and probably mutual clients. We're very much an eclectic mix. We don't specialise in anything, which I personally really like. There's not many places you can find a little MGA over here that's been owned by the same guy since 1965. And one of 20 Ferrari 365 GTSs.
Yep.
So it's a real mix of things because old car people, they like lots of different cars.
Indeed. So. And who's your typical client? I mean, what's...
God, I don't think you can put them in a box, to be perfectly honest. They're all fairly wealthy. But no, they're all, a lot of them are enthusiasts. We try and deal with the proper people that aren't interested in just the investment side of the business. We want them to buy a car and ring us and say, what rally can I go and do?
You'll help them with that?
Yeah. I think the problem with this old car world sometimes is that a lot of people have bought a car at an auction, they don't get a phone call afterwards telling them how to use it, they come into our world from an investment perspective and no one sort of welcomes them in and shows them around. So we really try and get people into the cars and use them and enjoy them and turn them into an enthusiast as well as investors or collectors.
So that rolls really nicely into the events you do here, which I've been to many times, which are fantastic. So what are they? There's this
coffee and classics. So we came up with the concept really initially as a way to bring footfall to the showroom. Get people in front of the stuff we're selling. But it's we're petrol heads. We do this because we love cars, and I think that we wanted to welcome enthusiasts. A lot of showrooms, whether modern or old, can feel quite intimidating and closed off. We wanted people to feel like they can wander around and look at the stuff and feel like it's a comfortable open atmosphere. So we do them the first Sunday of each month, April through to October. We also do little things that we're doing a British Classics one, we're doing an Italian one, a German one. We do a big summer barbecue at the end of July. So it's just a way of bringing enthusiasts here. And I remember one of the first ones we had a bloke in a Jaguar D-Type, parked next to a guy in a sort of slammed Chevy pickup, and they were chatting over a cup of tea about their cars. They're petrol heads. They've got the same passion, just in very different areas.
It's great,
and that's the fun of it.
The capacity here, I mean, it's a fairly big site, isn't it? So you can actually get quite a few people on site.
Yeah, we had to limit it. I mean, we limit it to 250 cars. We did an event which was organised by another organisation, and 600 cars tried to turn up.
Oh wow!
And it just was absolute gridlock all over the lanes. The farmers were very happy. But after that, we didn't realise just how big the following had got. So we limit it, so people have to register for our events. And once we're out of space, we're out of space. But there's not many dealerships that can have 250 cars parked on their premises.
Great exposure for you, and
it's really good fun.
Tell us a bit more about the brokerage that you do, because obviously we've got lots of nice cars in here, but it's not the only thing that you do.
No. I mean,
so you've got lots of clients with cars that ask you to sell them because you've got other clients who might buy them.
I'd say that almost sort of half our business is actually stuff we can't really not talk about, but we don't shout about, because the clients we source, as you know, because you insure a lot of them. We have a lot of cars that, huge collectors' cars that are coming into the ownership of our clients and moving out of them. But these are the sort of, as I'm sure happens in the art world, etc. They happen under the radar, and the individuals involved, they don't want people to know either they've sold that car or that car's coming in. It's all very
discretion
private.
Is very key.
Yeah, which, you know, a lot of people might look at our website and go, you've got a whole variety of stuff, as I said, MGAs and smaller Ferraris, but also big DB6s, 365s. But there's even bigger stuff out there that we deal in that we can't really shout about. But you know,
it's good for our
it's a big part of our business. We've got a huge, you know, core clients of people who will, you know, buy the top stuff.
Great. And the team here, there's a number of you, isn't there?
Yeah, so the main people are the main partners, myself, Martin Chisholm and Angus McCurrock. We've got a whole sales team here with Nigel, who's joined us from Aston Martin Work Service. He's been doing 5-6 years up there. We've got our chap Ben, who, if anyone follows us on Instagram, Facebook, he's the social media man. I don't know how it works properly.
He's so good at it.
He's really good at it.
Every day I get an email or a new notification on Instagram that he's...
So he is we call him our in-house geek, as it were. He loves it, absolutely loves it. But and then we've got sort of Angie, who's Martin's PA, and we get a lot of people, volunteers in also on our events, like-minded souls to help people out. So it's a growing team, and it's exciting times.
Where are we?
We are just outside a lovely place called Bybury. It's the most beautiful, idyllic place. So the lovely thing about here is we might be far from London, but you can make a weekend of it. We've got one of the best spa hotels in the world just down the road at Barnsley House. You know, you've got the most beautiful part of England, some would argue. So it really is a case of come out here, see an amazing car, but bring the wife, come out. There's amazing pubs, hotels, places to see, things to do. So make a journey of it.
Website?
It's www.classicmotorhub.com.
Perfect.
And everything's on there, info about our events, transport, storage, anything, you know, we can do as much or as little as people want us to, really.
Thank you, Richard, for your time.
No problem at all. Thank you, Sam.
Cheers.